Why would a mechanic charge $15,000 just to restore one old motorcycle? Is this old Kawasaki even worth that much money? An old, completely forgotten Kawasaki ZX4R from 1989 sat buried under layers of mud and heavy rust, looking more like a relic than a legendary inline-4 sport bike. The mechanic rolled it into his workspace, seeing past the decay to the machine it once was. He mounted the bike onto a rear stand to stabilize the crumbling frame, then focused on the locked engine, draining the old black sludge from the oil plugs and priming the internals with fresh oil. He poured coolant into the reservoir to prevent overheating during testing, installed a fresh battery, and inspected the corroded wiring loom, clipping dead leads so power could flow again. Then came full disassembly. He stripped the rusted fuel tank, disconnected the throttle linkages, and exposed the 4-cylinder carburetors choked with sand and grime. He unbolted the exhaust headers and separated the entire inline-4 engine block from the frame. Piece by piece, the bike came apart. The drive chain, the rear wheel, the front forks, the triple clamps, and finally the stubborn swing arm, until only a bare metal skeleton remained. Every component then went through a chemical stripping bath to dissolve decades of rust and old paint, followed by a power wash to reveal clean metal underneath. The fuel tank and exhaust were ground and polished by hand until they gleamed like chrome. The bare parts were repainted from scratch. Silver gray for the frame, swing arm, and triple clamps, deep crimson red for the tank and wheels, then full reassembly. New tires, new gold anodized sprocket, fresh brake discs, rebuilt forks, a reinstalled shock, and every bolt tightened back into place. What started as a rusted skeleton came back as a gleaming, track-ready motorcycle. And that's exactly why a restoration like this costs $15,000. It's not one repair, it's rebuilding an entire dead machine from the ground up.